Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4. Here today on the channel, we're going to be starting episode 4 of my Democratic United States of America Let's Play on the Man the Guns DLC and Road to 56 mod. Here today, we're going to be declaring war upon Italy, declaring war upon Mussolini, and running out fascism in the South Mediterranean Sea. So, guys, welcome back to the series. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and let me know in the comments feedback and suggestions for the series thus far, and where you'd like me to expand and conquer. So, it's currently the 2nd of March, 1942. We're currently on the border here with the Italians. We currently have 150 divisions loyal to the United States at the border ready to go in the European theatre. We currently have 167 divisions in active service, along with 2.2k battalions. In the last episode, if you haven't gone and watched it, highly recommend you do. We managed to liberate the Germans here in Germany and kick out Hitler and his German Reich. The episode before that, we managed to liberate the United Kingdom, getting rid of the Mad King, King Edward, and liberating the regions of Scotland, giving a democratic parliament, along with Ireland. Let's not talk about Wales or England. I wanted that for myself. So this is how the world currently stands. Communism and fascism is still rife throughout the world. So, there are currently two wars going on. We have the Comintern and the French Entente versing the Nova Imperium. What is it exactly? Novus Imperium Romanum faction. Now, Italy has done quite well in this Let's Play. Obviously, starting in the entirety of Italy, they've managed to take out Yugoslavia, Greece, and they're currently at war with Iran, communists, and Mongolia and the Soviet Union. They've only lost 500 men, but they've managed to kill 1.5 million. They've killed 1 million French, only 100k Soviets, but about 200k and 200k Greeks respectively. They've also managed to gobble up the leftovers of the imperialist territory that Great Britain occupied in Africa. They control the Suez Canal. We need Cairo back under democratic rule. They also have like Syria here and most of Africa. So here today we need to continue to root out fascism in, of course, Europe. So, what else is sort of going on? We've got the Soviet-Polish War. What's left of the Third Reich have fled to Poland and Finland as well. Quite close. So, that's why the Soviets are fighting up there. So only time will tell what happens with that. We still need to get rid of Novus Imperium, and we might go to war in the Comintern at a later date. We still need to deal with, of course, the Great East Asian Cooperation Sphere. We still have that war deck against the Japanese when they sunk USS Panay in 1939. Currently, China is under fascist rule, so we do need to go and liberate the Chinese people eventually as well. Okay, so not really much else is going on here. We are currently a part of the Commonwealth of Nations, basically a NATO-style faction, of course. Currently, who is actually in our faction? So we've got a hell of a lot of factions here. Luxembourg, Qatar, Ghana. We have a lot of factions here. Austria, of course, Hungary, Scotland, Ireland, the Netherlands. Yeah, we've got Tanzania, Zimbabwe. Yeah, so there's a lot. Botswana, South Africa. So we've got a lot of liberated countries as well. Political-wise, we are currently 99% Democratic. Franklin D. Roosevelt is still currently the President of the United States. We currently have 102 Senate support. We have 409 of the House support. Research-wise, we're currently building the research for nuclear reactors. Trade-wise, we're currently flourishing here as well. Construction-wise, we're repairing most of the territory we've occupied in the German Reich. We currently have 298 total military factories, only 265 actively working, and we've got recruits coming on the way as well. My logistics is fantastic. So, without further ado, let's topple, what's his name again? Mussolini's regime. So, Benito, I was going to call him Diego for some reason. Right, so let's instant war deck the Italians and go for them where we can. So, when will this war deck be done? It should be done within a day or so. So let's quickly skip ahead before we go to war with the Italians. Right, let's go and do it. So let's declare war upon them now. Wait for everything to triple through, and then we'll go as quickly as we can. So, the United States, we've called in Melanesia, the Maldives, and here are all of my current liberated puppets, a part of the Commonwealth of Nations: Cyprus, Kuwait, Scotland, Qatar. So we're bringing everyone in here where we can for this war. Okay, let's get everyone on our aggressive plans. Like I said, we've got 150k here, so we're going to push over the border where we can. They've done quite well pushing into the likes of Switzerland, but Italy have done really well in this campaign. You've got to let them know that. So when this war sort of wraps up, who's done a lot of the work? A lot of French lives have been lost. We've got to acknowledge that. The Soviets haven't done too well. Yugoslavia and Greece have capitulated, so I'd want to sort of bring them back. And I want to try and call in as many of my allies as I can here. Okay, right, let's push for it and hopefully finish off the Italians here today. So all that we need to do is actually capitulate Italy. We don't need to worry about their occupied territory. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There was a couple of massive results there. We don't need to worry about their puppet territory in Bulgaria. Right, okay, so... Franco, you beautiful bastard. Still throwing a spanner in the works, I see. So they've joined the Axis now, and with Finland. So does that change things? That does make us at war with Spain, but it shouldn't be too much of a concern. Oh, they still need to capitulate that to get rid of the remnants of the Axis. Okay, I could redirect some of my troops. I'm nearly more than happy to do so, actually. If I delete this front line, we've got 24 divisions here. And we've also got a little bit more at the back. These guys were... that wasn't a really late addition, but we'll keep them there. Right, what I want you to do now is swing down to the border here on the Pyrenees. I want you to go and border national Spain. We can't allow France to capitulate in the south. If not, we could lose our territory here in, of course, Germany. Okay, I was just sort of checking if our foreign territory was intact, and it's okay. Right, we'll redirect our troops where we can, and I would like to get air supremacy in the north, if we can get it. That would be ideal, because we've got a hell of a lot of fighters here now. So let's redirect that. Whoa! Where's... Oh, okay, right. So Italy has divisions here. They don't have divisions here. Right, I was like, why are we just, like, absolutely stomping through here? Oh, they actually have no divisions here on the border of Hungary and Austria. Okay, that's fascinating. Oh, well. We'll try redirect everyone else, of course. El Salvador joins the Axis. And so does Peru. Okay, Paddington Bear and his fascist enclave. Okay, so... What is Peru doing, by the way? Okay, I was just sort of curious to see if we'd get like any naval invasions or anything, because the Dominican Republic's quite close. So is like Guatemala. Okay, so really those countries in the Americas more than likely won't cause too much of a concern for us. Okay, so we're still continuing to push over the border where we can, and other factions are starting to join as well. So I'll put in the description below all the mods I'm using for this Let's Play campaign as well. My forces are coming over here, but they've managed to take some ground here in southwest France. I'm going to have to put some of my boys on the border here where we can, and we'll try and sort of hold, and we'll take it where we can as well. They've managed to take Toulouse and Bordeaux. Okay, once we get to the border here, we'll be able to hold it. Okay, we are struggling in the west in Turin, but we are making massive grounds here in the north of Venice. We don't need to retake Yugoslavia, but liberating it might not be a bad idea. The Japanese And, oh, wow, okay, that's changed things up a bit. Especially for the Soviet Union. They should be okay. So, Romania now has made the decision to join. So, like I said, fascism still sort of reigns supreme in the South Mediterranean here. Okay, so can we go on an aggressive push? Oh, and they're being called in as well. Greece wants a non-aggressional pact. I'm not happy to sign that just yet. We've still got some of my divisions getting into position here, and then we'll have a go at Franco. But it does look like we've managed to stop the advance of him for now. So do we have all the adequate stuff with the French? That's what I'm more concerned about. We have got no other naval invasions as well. So it looks like we're going to liberate the people of Yugoslavia, and Venice has been capitulated as well. But now we're getting to the point where there's going to be Romanian forces on the border here. We've done quite well, but we might need to redirect and maybe focus on the Italian peninsula, or otherwise we might get cut off here by Romania. Bulgaria's now joined in. It does look like we seem to be encircling a lot of guys in the north here now. If I was to go for a push, how are we sort of looking nowadays? Still risky, and we're still waiting for some of our boys to get into position. But it looks like everything's still coming up the United States. We're about to take Genoa here now. Even with this push here of Romanians, I might need to redirect a front line. I might get rid of this line here. And what I'll do, because that could be a massive problem here, Romania. Like, go around the back here, push for Bucharest, and then... Oh, it's actually our entire front line here. Hang on. So... I thought it was a lot. I thought there was sort of a lot more there. There really isn't. So what I want you to do is make a front line here. You can be on the other front, so yeah, make that there, but sort of ease up a bit. I don't want you to overextend yourselves too much. Okay, so we're slowly but surely, well, we're not slowly but surely, we're absolutely hammering through the north here, and we might be able to surround tens of thousands of Italian troops in the north. Okay, how are our divisions going here now? Risky. Okay. It's a risk I'm probably nearly willing... Division's still preparing. It's nearly a risk I'm willing to take, to be honest. These guys need to be set to aggressive. A balanced manner isn't a good plan, in my opinion. You only should be at war with an aggressive... with sort of like an aggressive... styled strike. Okay, we're doing quite well in the mountains here, and we still seem to be holding them here now. Okay, let's try and put some pressure back on them over here in the east, even though they seem to be holding us more. But we're probably going to be able to capitulate the Italian peninsula before they even they can even get their stuff in order. Look at this. We're about to surround them massively in the north here. Push for it, boys. And I'm officially delighted to announce, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Alright, let's push here in the north, and also let's allow my far left guys to start attacking as well. With French support, we should be able to finish them off, and we're about to surround and potentially kill 10 divisions up in the north. We're pushing here now slower, but this actually isn't on my side. I thought we'd be able to push them a hell of a lot better. Oh no, Montpellier, we seem to be... Or Montpellier. We seem to be pushing better. And it looks like we're about to surround and kill 3 divisions of Chinese in the north. Who would have thought, them being so far from home? Okay, well, let's now redirect my air force now. We don't have air supremacy in the Balkans. That is... Oh, we don't want to put you there, my lads. That will soon change. Okay, so do we still need... just Italy to capitulate? Yeah. So we're pushing further in the south here now. Oh, there's a small little... Yeah, get rid of that, because I really want you to be pushing south. Yeah, you don't need to be there. The Soviet Union annexed Tenatuvu. Does look like Legionary Romania are pushing, and it does look like Finland's actually holding out against the Soviets. And we are slowly but surely moving on the western sort of front here. Oh, it looks like Rome's going to capitulate, though. We're absolutely hammering through. So let's have a look at our sort of odds now. So we've committed 200,000 American lives, the majority of the war. The Dutch are helping out. But the fall of Rome. The Allied forces have taken Rome. Well, we did. They've just retaken it. Yugoslavia is back under our control. And that Romanian push didn't work out. Okay, we still need to continue to lobby where we can. And I guess we go with war propaganda. We've still at 100%, so we should be alright. Okay, we're actually starting to take foreign territory now. And I'm going to need to quickly switch that back to peaceful occupation. Okay, so we have taken Toulouse here, but it's really going to be other Commonwealth factions, such as Canada, probably helping us out. I was going to say the French, but they're technically communist in this as well. Rome keeps going back and forth. And we do still seem to be holding them on this far side. Okay, you don't have a front line, do you? You should do. You should have a front line down here. And neither do you. Your one's been wiped out. Well, we just need to get them out of the peninsula, and then we're set. So come and push for it, lads. The French are taking Sardinia and Corsica. Okay. But you got to give it to the Spanish. They seem to be holding us out a bit here. And we've lost 160k there. Just in this. Oh, wow. Okay, still seems to be a little bit back and forth here now. Whoa. There's been a push there. Yeah, I might need to sort of hold off on our advance for now. Yeah, the Soviets aren't doing amazing there. So let's sort of hold here where we can. They're my other sort of island divisions. Okay, everyone else is still holding here quite well. Yeah, they just seem to be holding us here in sort of the border in Rome. And here in Spain, we're actually struggling to push as well. Hopefully things speed up a bit. Yeah, it's just a little bit back and forth, really. Oh, it looks a lot more better now. And then we'll just sort of hold them here. It does look like they've redirected a lot of their forces there or so. Okay, we still need to capitulate Italy, Bulgaria. Romania's 5. Fine. We've killed nearly 1 million Italians as well. Oh, wow. One division's here really is going around trying to take Naples. They are aggressively pushing, to say the least. Just to try and get around them and cut them off. Oh, Legionary Romania has capitulated to the Soviets. That's fantastic, actually. If we could get this army here to push for southern Greece, that might just work. If they redirect on that other border. Yeah, the Japanese have sent a lot of forces here to help them out. Well, we might need to ease up here. The Spanish are doing really well. The thing is, like, the Spanish haven't actually fought in so long. Netherlands is justifying against us. Why? Why the hell could the Netherlands be possibly justifying against us? Naples has been taken now. And Italy is so close to capitulation. Yeah, look at that. They only need to capitulate 1.3 mil. We've lost 400k now. The Soviets have done well. So I'll try and divvy it up as I see fit. Obviously, the player bias is always a factor. Oh, we've massively... Siam joins the Great East Asian Cooperation Sphere. Thailand supports fascism. Okay. We're about to surround the Italians here. We've got them here now. We're about to surround and kill a hell of a lot. Pushing further south here now. Palmiro is the only city left in Italy before it capitulates. We've managed to halt on the border here with the Spanish. But Finland, man, they are currently winning the winter war, if I say. Okay, yeah, we're pushing into Sicily here now. And with Rome fallen, yep, Italy's going to fall only in a matter of time. Hey, we won. Victory, we're victory. Whoa, okay. That's a lot of factions there. But that's it. She's all over, Red Rover. Italy has capitulated, along with Romania, Bulgaria, Yugoslavia, Republic of Lithuania, Luxembourg. Okay, because these guys got annexed, didn't they? When Italy, because Italy were at war with the Germans as well, weren't they? Because there was a little bit of mismatch, even though I tried to divvy it up. Okay, well, I am using a player-led peace conference. I'll put in the description below all the mods I'm running as well. So I'm going to give myself all the war score and try and divvy out the wars. Okay, I think first off it's easy to start with Romania. The Soviet Union fought, bled, and conquered the region. I had no direct input. They joined late in the war, and the Soviets capitulated them. So I'm going to click on the Soviet Union, and I'm going to annex the entirety of Romania directly to the Soviet Union. I think that's fair. Now, the Italian peninsula is somewhat tricky. Even though the French did a lot of fighting and dying in here, they didn't do too well actually conquering the zone. So, casualties is conquering more valuable than casualties? Hearts of Iron says no. Basically, you get technically in the base game, you get more war score for the amount of men you lose. So, French negligence here on the front, should that give them territory? I guess somewhat. So let's negotiate with the French Commune. Let's give them the region of Piedmont. And also, let's give them Sardinia, as they already occupy Corsica. Okay, so should I give them Lombardy and Emilia? Toscana? I think I'll just sort of leave it at that. They really didn't do anything in this war. If they prove themselves against Spain, I'm sure I could give more to them. But apart from that, the French... I could give them this territory in Northern Africa, actually. Yeah, that would be more fair, wouldn't it? Giving them Africa might sort of sweeten the deal a bit more and give them like this as well. Yeah, maybe letting them annex Nigeria. And a couple of these guys down here. Might be fair. Oh, yeah, maybe Ethiopia as well. Yeah, we'll give them Africa. We'll give the French Comintern Africa. And that should make things a lot fairer. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, for the Italian peninsula itself, I'm going to occupy it. I could very much... Yeah, so I can't actually puppet it directly myself. I was just sort of curious. So I'm going to take this territory here for the United States. This central core territory here in Italy. So that will go to the States. Okay, so continuing on with Italy, what I'm going to do is I'm going to satellite Albania as well, bringing in a democratic regime and making them essentially my puppet. I'm actually going to break up Yugoslavia as well and do that for the majority of the Balkans here. So, let's straight up do that, and then we'll take the rest of their territory. We'll take this sort of port here in Zara. Okay, Bulgaria as well. We shall put a supervised state. So the United States sets up a collaborative effort government in Bulgaria, turning it into a puppet. So let's set that up in Bulgaria. In Yugoslavia, we're going to break it up. So what we're going to do is we're going to satellite Serbia, Slovenia, which they still occupy, Croatia, Bosnia-Herzegovina, the Republic of Montenegro, Macedonia as well. So let's satellite all of these respected countries. Okay, so we've also got Lithuania up here in the north. Satellite the German Reich. Get out of here. Right, let's supervise the state in Lithuania. In Luxembourg, I guess we'll supervise the state. Latvia, let's supervise the state. Switzerland, let's do the same. Sierra Leone, let's supervise as well. And the British Antilles as well. Let's supervise as well. Okay, that's it. Okay, let's end the peace conference and allow it all to calculate. Now, there were other factions in this war, so some things might stuff up a bit. So we have the Treaty of Palmiro. You're most welcome to pause and read that. Okay, so we need to keep an eye on this as well. Yeah, so the Netherlands are currently justified against us. That's crazy. So, The war has now ended. There is still the Soviet-Polish War in the world, and also we are currently still at war with the Axis down here in Spain and in, of course, Finland. So we're currently already starting to make an east sort of west mentality here. The Iron Curtain is a lot more sort of under my control. However, it still gains some influence. Oh, so Greece... so Greece has been forced to join the Comintern, because I actually didn't have any control over Greece just then, and also Romania's there. So as you can see, there are currently democratic regimes all being liberated here as well. Croatia's now a state, Slovenia, Austria. Whoa, why am I clicking on that? Come on. Yeah, Switzerland as well. Hungary is now a thing. And same with these Balkan states. Baltic, rather. Unfortunately, guys, on that note, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching Episode 4 of the United States campaign. We've managed to conquer Italy and most of the Mediterranean. So let me know in the comments, guys, what you'd like me to do for the next episode. We could, of course, finish off this Axis territory here in Spain and in Finland. We've still got to deal with the Great East Asian Cooperation Sphere and also the Comintern. I would also lump in the French Entente Alliance in that as well. But as you can see, we're slowly but surely trying to make the Commonwealth of Nations, NATO, and free the world from the other ideologies and bring democracy to the world. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you would like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye.